Hello everybody, Salty Walty is back. I have a match in my gym cannon. This is the This is the early production type, or early mass production type. I don't remember exactly the name. AKA the prototype version of the gun cannon colors. Essentially power gym colors. Okay. This was a request by Ninja. I also have another one I gotta post up too with the Hyzak and bazooka, but he wanted me to use the beam gun. Now I got this in one round because I'm not a stranger to this beam gun, but the beam gun needs work, and to this day, the suit still hasn't been not the suit, but the gun still hasn't been upgraded or fixed or anything since it's been added. As you can see, it does really low damage, even at level 4. It has an extremely slow firing rate, and you can overheat it really easily. So, that's the biggest drawback with this gun, by a lot. The it doesn't pull its weight. You're better off with the machine gun and or a bazooka. I swear to God, that Zaku did not help me there. In the first game in GBO1, it was superior, but it was still weak. It was essentially just an upgraded beam gun, and it's and that made it good. It had, I think, the same range, same fire rate, and the same heat consumption, just higher attack in the first game. In this, and I feel like it should be the same in this game, except for the one good thing about this gun is it is, if I'm not mistaken, native at 400 meter range. So you can slightly scope with this. You can snipe with this at mid-range and do fine. Look at this fucking combo me and Heavy did. Oh, that was perfection right there. That was good. But I'm sorry, Heavy. That was not supposed to. That was my fuck up. But that is that's the biggest problem with the beam gun, is that it doesn't do anything that its other weapons can't do, and it has really low damage per second. That's why I tend to use the machine gun with the suit. It's terrible. It really is, and that makes me sad because it should be a decent gun. Gotta respond to this message real quick. But I really don't know what to do. Like, I want to contact BB Studios because there's a lot of suits in the game. Not suits, but more weapons. Like, take the 6-tube missile launcher for instance. That the weapon rack suits and the gym sniper take. They, the way it acts is just essentially a high-powered bazooka. That's it. If it was up to me, I would have it act like the Federation version of the simplified missile launcher. Just make it weaker because it's gonna have 2 more shots to it. Make it stun in 2 missiles instead of making each missile stun. And that would be the way to make that 6-tube missile launcher better. It would still do as much as the simplified missile launcher because it's on a support and not a general. But the beam gun, I would honestly just make it as a superior version of the beam spray gun. Just decrease its heat consumption to what the beam spray gun has, and increase the number of shots you're able to pull off, and increase the firing rate. Because goddamn, the firing rate on that gun is garbage. I don't know what the heck they were thinking when they implemented this gun, and it's just like they don't even consider changing this gun up. And it sucks they only take data from quick matches and rated matches, because if it was on me, I don't even understand how I hit Heavy there. That shouldn't have hit him, and I really apologize about that, Heavy. Because I would have full custom rooms of all of us just running Gym Command with the beam gun, and let them gather the data, because this gun sucks. It really does. It's a terrible weapon. It's really only good for polishing off people that have no health. Your head Vulcans are going to do more damage in the long run, to be honest, and that's kind of sad. It's just really a terrible weapon, and it has no redeeming qualities to it. It really doesn't. I like its design, though, but that's really about all that's going for this suit, is that it's, I mean, the weapon is that it's a beam type, and no one at this cost level readies up their beam defense. And there's a whole Dolphin just pelting the shit out of me. Well, dodging, and I had high frames, and I still got hit. That's cool. I love that. But, it's just a really, I don't know, it's just so fucking lackluster, and that's really upsetting me, because it's just, it should be a good gun, but it's not. But, I don't know. It's just, honestly, if it was up to me, I'd probably make this a sub-weapon. I would get rid of it as a main weapon category, because this is the only suit that uses this weapon, to my knowledge. No, the Gym Sniper Custom, no, not the Custom, but the Gym Sniper 2 uses it. But, like, I never see anyone with that thing on the Gym Sniper 2. I never see anyone take that. I've took it once, but it did like 1,500 damage a shot. That's the thing. But, honestly, I would just get rid of it entirely and just make it a sub-weapon for the Gym Command, and that's it. Because if you're going to run Gym Sniper, you're either going to the Gym Sniper 2, you're either going to run fucking the rifle or the bullpup. No one ever is going to run the fucking beam gun on this thing. This thing is garbage. Not the suit itself, but the gun. That's what's garbage. Nice combo heavy. You fucking quad hit him. That's good shit. But, yeah, it's just not a good gun. It really isn't. There's plenty of things they could have done with it. They could make it a focusing one. Why not? They could make it a, hell, I wouldn't even put stunning on it. Just make it do more damage and reduce the heat consumption. I would think, I'm getting fucking hiccups, and I'm trying not to hiccup. I would think that would make it a little bit better. But, yeah, no, it's just a terrible fucking gun, and I'm not too sure what they were thinking when they, released it in that state. But yeah, it's garbo. It really is. Pow. Oh, nope. I couldn't get that last shot off. Pow. Right in the shoulder. Right in the kisser. Yeah. That's about the only good thing that gun is for, is just polishing off almost dead suits. Or pecking people at long distances with, you know, weak damage. And that's the level 4. Beam gun. That's kind of terrible. I think I got like 3rd. Yeah, I was right. 3rd. Well, on to the second match, which is the Hyzak match I had, where he wanted me to use the Hyzak in Federation colors, which I feel like they turned out really fucking good, if you ask me, with the bazooka. And I started thinking to myself, I'm like, well, if I'm running Federation colors and I have to use the bazooka, I'm like, well, let's go Federation, full-blown lore, and let's take the beam saber, because I've used this beam saber before I had the axe, and I didn't really care for it. So let's take a gander. The beam saber doesn't hit as hard as the axe, but it has, oh fuck me, really? Why did it freeze? Don't be like that. There we go. I hope that didn't freeze one in the recording, but when I switched screens, it was frozen. So if you didn't miss much, let's just say that. The beam saber is not as hard hitting, but it does have way better range than the axe does. And you're going to see me use its great effect in this map. You can use either or in this map, I feel, and you're going to be fine. And I love this person knocks and just sits there trying to hit sorry. I'm pretty sure that's what they were going to do, but that only opened them up to get swung by me. If I was using the axe, I wouldn't have been able to hit that target. But the bazooka this Axaka uses is the Hyper Bazooka Modified, or Hyper Bazooka Kai. It's the same one the Power Gym uses. Now, at first, I didn't know where it used a hyper bazooka modified at, but it's in a manga, and I don't know which manga it is. Let me look that up real quick. But it's like you guys know, you guys seen me plenty of times run the Hyzak. You know it's a good suit. You already know. But I don't tend to use bazookas, so I tend to miss a lot with them. And in this closer range map, which I'm absolutely fucking digging this map. I love this map. I'm having an easier time landing my shots with the bazooka, and that's direct hits too, not fucking using your feet to get hit. Damn, I could have swore I seen an image of the Hyzak with the hyper bazooka, but now I can't. Now I can't find it. But I don't know. Some manga, it shows him with it. I just don't know where it's at. So still looks good if you ask me. I love the bluish, the two blues and the yellow that this suit has, and a little bit of red. Now I couldn't get it exact, and that fucking Dama right up my ass. And you think I ain't paying attention, but it's not like that. I do pay attention. It's just a decent suit. I got the Gym 3. I gotta do a fucking video on the Gym 3 too. I like the Gym 3. I feel like they increased the AoE on those waist missiles, but that's about it. Otherwise, it's the same, I think, as it was in the beta. It might have more missiles in the shoulders, but I can't tell. I don't really remember. Because the way I record, I have to. I couldn't use a. I don't have a capture card, essentially, is what the fuck I'm trying to say. I just can't brain right now. You ain't going nowhere. Get swung. You couldn't record using the PS4 on the beta, so I couldn't do that. But, so I don't have any footage. I'm going to have to look back and see if they did or not. Uh-oh. Accidentally turned down the headset a bit. Now I can't hear. There we go. But otherwise, the bazooka and with the beam saber is pretty good. I like the beam saber for the longer length. I'm gonna have to start using it a little bit more. So that means I'm gonna have to change up my build a little bit, because if I'm gonna use this combo, or at least the beam rifle and saber combo, or just in general, I don't think my axe builds are gonna be as efficient as, say, my a build that would revolve more around the main weapon than the axe. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm really fucking tired right now. So I'm braining at like 1/4 the capabilities of what I'm normally. So yeah, I'm really thirsty too. Got the windows open and it's up to like 85 degrees in here, and I'm kind of hot and toasty. I just don't like. Okay, so in the launching animation for the Hyzak, right? When you first see it, it's got the bazooka over the shoulder, and then the next frame, it's got it under the shoulder, and I hate it. I hate the like, I don't mind it if it's a suit that doesn't really have a good stable shoulder. Take the Zaku 1, for instance. I feel like that would be a mobile suit that should have the under the arm hold for the bazooka. This suit, it should be over the shoulder, because it's got the shoulder shield, so there's the stabilization right there. And then the bazooka itself does have where it would mount on the shoulder. So the fact that it doesn't mount its bazooka over the shoulder bugs the fuck out of me. I don't have a problem with the Zuda F taking it over under the arm, because it doesn't really have stabilized shoulders. Like, it's got those rounded shoulders, so I don't know. Little pet peeve of mine, if you ask me. Man, I'm popping off right now, man. Shit. Maybe I should start using the beam saber. Though I really like the axe, though. The fucking Xeon-esque look on this mobile suit, combined with the Federation style melee animations, kind of threw me off the first time I was playing this suit, because I'm like, all right, it's gonna have axe melee animations and all that, and then I started swinging, and I'm like, wait a minute. Them are Federation animations. I'm not used to this. No, you just destroyed my shield. Too bad that does not do nothing for space. What day is it? Today's Friday, so that's play the game matches. So that means I don't have to do space today. Though I am thoroughly enjoying the space matches. I don't know why this Rickdom wants my butt so much. And they're gonna get it. They sent me a message, and now I don't have translator on my phone yet. I haven't downloaded. But they said something about wanting to be friends, but they're speaking Japanese, and I don't quite know how to respond or text back in Japanese because my stuff is in English. So I don't know what to say or how to respond. But yeah, I just had a lot of I just had a lot of fun in this suit. I always have fun in my Isaac. It's just a great suit. Very balanced. Can play both roles rather well with the weapons it's given. And yeah, it's just decent. It plays really. I just love the way its playstyle is. Get some. I like how it's in the same. I like how the Jib 3 is the same cost as a Hyzak at level 1. Both are 400 at level 1. So that just kind of shows how stagnated the. I don't know. I feel like the way they started this game, they didn't think about how quick the suits were going to level up and what cost they're going to be. Now, if they went with GBO1 style point system where each suit just bumped up 25 points, I think they would be in a better way. If you ask me. If it was only 25 point increase and not a 50 point increase, it would be better. I think they would be doing a lot better because right now we're going to blast past that 700 cost. Easy. Well, that's my match in the Hyzak with Bazooka. It was a little weird. I'm not used to using bazookas. So let's take a look at the Patreons. We have Brandon Markey, Always Shipper, Azrael, Caden Mikey, Casey, Cyberbaster, Dragon Spartan, 90 Gundam Nuggers, Even Gaunt 8863, Jeff Dunn, JJ, Clav, Proof, Maverick, Momoka, Ninja Guy 12, Peter, Strike, Tyler, Spud, Oni Savage, Suit of Souls, Trelos, Joseph D, and Ali Mos. I want to thank you guys for supporting me. It really does mean a lot, and I shall talk to you guys later.